Hey, what's up guys? Malt here, and this is some more Konran Zanki GATE01 Prism virus. Alright, so let's I didn't even press that. I forgot that was the button to go back. I'm too used to trying to press WASD. I should not do that. How do I go forward now? How do I fix this? Oh, like that? There we go. Okay, so we just talked to Box Boy here. And, I mean Mask Boy, I guess is a better word. Girl's Wing. Okay, I see. Okay, oh, okay, so this is the middle, and then remember there's like a room on, there was a hallway on the side and a hallway on the, like two sides, so I guess they're separated by gender? Alright, it's a boys' room. One of the boys' rooms. There's probably no one inside. This is the one room with of the boy with the hoodie. He's probably not inside. Okay. This portal tilts up. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, alright. I don't have my tools with me. Oh no, it's going again. Okay. Stop. Alright, I gotta not accidentally click the thing again while I'm going through the dialogue. So Hanatogi's room, he's standing right in front of his room. He looks just like his picture. Wow. What did I just say? Kanakogi. After what he told me, I don't feel like talking to him, but on the other hand, he must feel confused and puzzled by his experience. Yeah, it's Hanbi's room. He seems puzzled by the picture of his face on the door. He is? One of the boys' rooms is probably no one inside. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this area. D, right? There we go. It's kind of awkward. Is there no way for me to like... How do I do that? I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to click the screen in order to move it, but it looks like I might have to use the arrow keys no matter what. I think? Yeah, it looks like it. There's a picture of my face on my room's door. Where did they get this picture of me from? Yoneno's room, there's no one inside, and either ways I cannot go in. That was not Yoneno's room I just clicked. Picture of, wait, I didn't even click that. What? I'm trying to click the girl with the hat's room. She's probably not inside. Yep, okay. You know what? I don't think I should try clicking all these anymore. I have a feeling I'm not getting anywhere. So I better just keep going. Alright, what's over here? Anything cool? Parlor. Ooh, that's new. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting there's a button I can press, right? There we go. So I can interact with the window. Wow, that one is pretty huge. It feels a lot more overwhelming than the portholes. It really gives me the sensation of being trapped. It's definitive. The feeling of claustrophobia is really there. We've been jailed. I'll go up the stairs. I guess, oh, Hanbi's walking with me. No wonder he's commenting on random things. TV screen. This TV screen seems like a genuine living room TV. Hope it works though. It might be kind of relaxing to watch from time to time. Hello, I don't think we've been introduced yet. We most certainly haven't yet, but if you allow me to, I will make the first step. I didn't press anything. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to say more than that. It is a sincere delight to make your acquaintance. My dear mother graced me with the name Amane Miwa. Let's get along harmoniously. I like her a lot. I'm always a sucker for these rich girl aesthetic, high class girl aesthetic, which means she's probably gonna die because I like her. Self-like and elegant, Amane was a young lady with an ivory complexion and bright golden eyes that seemed full of vigor. When she wasn't displaying sadness or worriness, her face seemed to be constantly glowing with a foxy gaiety and insouciance. Somehow I feel like her and I were not from the same world. Talking about my mother, sorrow is suffusing my heart. I cannot help but visualize her sat on the bed. I can't visualize her sitting on the bed, weeping over my disappearance. I can only imagine that she must have already alerted Earth and Heaven to find me back. With all the agitation, I haven't taken time to think about it. But you're right. Our family must have notified the police about our disappearance. After all, it must have been a while now. They must be out there looking for us. Yeah. Sadly, I doubt it. The individuals behind this baleful conspiracy seem rather shrewd. It is very unlikely that they have left a possibility unconsidered. Furthermore, Dokuroku specifically explained that this is the Tetra facility. That the Tetra facility was a remote secret location. I don't really think we should rely on any external help. Exactly. However, we should remain hopeful. We could be wrong after all. Maybe that they are truly after our whereabouts. Maybe they really are looking for us. Her smile, it's beaming. She's radiant, but I can still sense this underlying mischievousness. Do you believe that we should draw words out of Dokuroku's mouth? This shall be our last resort. And meanwhile, we should be considerate in our moves and sedulous in our researches. Man, I was kidding about it before, but I think I really should just have a freaking dictionary open for this game. Because I'm sure these are all real words that I've just never heard of before. Absolutely. Glad to see I'm not the only one to be firmly resolved into elucidating this senseless mystery once and for all. This game is meant for, like, big brain people. Alright, what is this? Cigars. Cigars? Cigars? Hello? Cigars? Can I click you? Hello, cigars. Okay, well, I can hover them, but I can't click them. That's good. I'm up the stairs. Ooh, unknown boy. Can you introduce yourself too? Hello, dear Miss and Mr. Unknown. Hello. But wouldn't it be more mannerly to introduce yourselves instead of using such nicknames? My name is Hanbi Ibuki, and this beautiful lady's name is Fujita Anju. At your beck and call, sir. My name is Jugemu Goku no Surukire Kaijari Sugio no Sugio Matsu Unrai Matsu Furai Matsu Kuneru Tokoru ni Sumu Tokoro Yaburakoji no Burakoji Paipo no Shuringan no Gurindai no Ponpo Kopi no Ponpon Kona. Just kidding. The real name is Takatsugu Jotaro. Jotaro? Wow, you're from JoJo. I'm just kidding. I guess you're Jota instead. Tajo. Much shorter. What a joker. What a joker. Shortened with a narrow build. I guess these are all their character themes. Takatsugu was also characterized by a set of pronounced dark circles which contrast with the ebullience in his eyes. He was a pretty outstanding boy, and honestly I couldn't tell if it was because of his colorful fashion sense or because of his wriggling gesture. Outstanding boy. I think it means like he stands out, right? Okay, I guess that technically makes sense. But I do believe that his broad smile, as well as his perky attitude, had a contribution to his uniqueness. You seem oddly jovial despite the current situation, Tagatsuku. I guess I should say Takasugu? Takasugu. Kinda wish I could just call him Jotaro. That's easier for me to say. It's because I've learned the magic trick to bring smile on faces. Want to see it? I guess. Well, it goes like sparkle, sparkle, ta-da. What? Huh? Did I scare you? What just happened? I did it to Yoneno earlier and it made her laugh her ass off. It's true that these two have this odd relationship after all. Well, your attempt to make us smile was a sweet intention, but even for me, it's a little difficult to find a reason to smile now. How do you even do to be so gleeful? What? What? I mean, why are you so... Okay. Oh, why are you always so gleeful? Okay, why are you always like this, basically? It's in my nature, I guess, and for the show. The show? What show? Haven't you figured it out yet? This whole thing is probably just a TV show. Mommy's gonna be so happy to see me on TV. Isn't that a bit too fanciful? Everything seems too thoroughly conceived, though. A weird mascot who wants to kill us, and there are cameras literally everywhere. Plus, TV trash is at its peak in today's culture. It's just been pushed to the next level in our case. Totally a TV show. Psst, Hanbi, is he serious? I don't know, but we cannot shatter his delusions. It's probably his own way to cope with it. And mostly, I can't go against someone who happens to have a Rococo backpack as well as a Rococo belt. I heard you, but I'll forgive you because at least one of you knows about the Rococo show. I got this limited edition at the Kamemon in Tokyo 2 years ago. What's a Kamemon? Omiyako Rin was there and she was selling a few goodies. She even signed my backpack. Omiyako Rin in person? You know, Fujita, I used to love eating my morning anpan while watching a Rococo show episode. But now, I'm struggling to find the Christmas edition, plus they're made of patchouli. I have it, amateur. Excuse me to break the flow of your conversation, but what is the Rococo show and who is Omiyako Rin? Oh my god, you heretic. How have you never heard of this show? Fujita, how disappointing of you. You are causing a great sadness to your ancestors. Aren't you overly dramatic? Takatsugu? Shall we join forces to sing the Rococo song and make this heretic repent from her sin? I'm in. Oh shit. Flying across the galaxy, idol of a space odyssey. He's a stargazer born in another star cluster. Patrolling with his best buddies, catching all the cosmic baddies. Rococo is the name of a cat in the Hall of Fame. Rococo Show! That thing was unforgivable. By the way, I just want to say, this song playing right now is so far my favorite track in this game. I don't know what it is. Something about it, even though it's like a short loop. I just love this song. She's not made for our cult, which consists of showing our deference to the great Rococo lord. Clearly not. Is this what a crazy fan base looks like? For a while, they kept talking about something I presume to be a cartoon or a show. They seemed to have a lot of fun, and it made me somewhat happy to see someone so joyful at long last. I couldn't disrupt this happy moment. That was such a pleasant discussion. Like, totally. Let's watch 1 or 2 episodes when we get out of here. I'm in. See you soon, Jojo.
Yes!
Jojo! He is a Jojo! See you, Takatsugu. Bye-bye, Han. Bye-bye, Fujita. You two seem to be getting along pretty well. Giving each other nicknames already? It was spontaneous, but he's a very congenial and good-natured boy. It seems like it.
Ibuki-san.
By the way, Hanbi, what is it? What is this Rococo show? So it's true you've never heard of it. It's a famous anime created by Omiyako Rin, which was released many years ago. It tells the daily lives and space adventures of 3 animals that can turn themselves into spaceships. The cat is named Rococo, and the rabbit is Patchouli, and the bear Yuki. Oh, that's clearer now. It seems like a cute show, but I would have never guessed you were into cartoons. I'm a cinephile, especially for animes. You mean you're a weeb? Because you could just say that. You don't have to be embarrassed, okay? Pool lounge. Cafeteria. Let me press this button. Alright, there's nothing. Great! Cafeteria. Ooh, nice. Look at this cafeteria. Pretty big, actually. Holy shit. This feeling of claustrophobia is really there. We've been jailed. Oh, no, stop. Don't repeat it. Oh, God, I clicked it like 3 times. Okay. That's definitely something I gotta try to pay attention to. Aha, there's something over here that's important. That's the kitchen. Oh, is that what I wanted me to click? Is it just telling me where the doors are? Oh, hey, it's Yonina.
Konnichiwa.
Fujita, Hanbi. Glad to see you. Have you noticed this gorgeous kitchen? It sure has a very nice design. It's very up to date. I especially like the idea of growing plants on the walls. You're in a kitchen and all you're thinking about are plants? There's food, goddammit. Hanbi, you know how important food is, right? You're thinking about it. We could even have a little romantic together, no? That's lovely of you, Yoneno, but I doubt that it's the proper atmosphere for a date. Call me Iroha, sweetie. Excuse me, but have you discovered something worth to be mentioned? I saw food, and then I forgot my duty. I have an intimate relationship with food. Yoneno! Okay. Well, the puppet appeared out of nowhere earlier. It told me about the food supplies. Really? Tell me. Stare. Well, Shortly said it explained that we'll be having a 30 days worth of food supply. Why only 30 days though? Will it stop providing us food after the time limit? It won't be necessary. Don't forget that the Dokuroku is going to mind hack someone every 3 days. We are 10 people. It will take 30 days to mind hack everyone if the bearer of the unlocking memory is mind hacked last. How demoralizing. That bastard really thought about every single detail. It seems like it. Thinking about it kicked me out of my absent-mindedness, making me reminded that I might die. I feel despondent. Fujita, don't fret. Look, Yoneno seems to have a moderate consideration for food. I'm sure she'll agree to concoct you a comforting meal. Actually, I have awful cooking skills, but I'm still proud of the things I prepare. I kind of like giving birth to an ugly child. You know it's a bad thing, but you're still proud of it. You're really obsessed with children in some way. You want to know isn't entirely wrong. Babies look hideous at birth. What do they have against kids and babies? Yeah, seriously. I think they're cute. They're so small and tubby. Face looking like a chewed gum and you think that's cute? Whew. You can be a bit of a terrible person sometimes, you know. Mostly when the both of you were once, and I quote, hideous babies too. I've never denied my ugliness. Whether as a baby or as a grown man. Don't you be lying, you hottie. And oh my god, these hands of yours, so manly and muscular. I can even feel their warmth through the gloves. Haha, you're making me weak, Yonino. Ooh, is anyone able to end my misery now? Hoi, Fujita, don't mess with that. Not right now. Huh? You're right. With all of your nonsense, I forgot about it. Is she worried for me? To the point that she doesn't want me to joke about it? I noticed those chocolate bars with honey stuffing in the larder. I swear to whoever was crazy enough to create us, no one is ever going to lay a finger on those. I hope that at least you'll let me have a bite. I love honey. In your dreams. A nice sense of sharing. Nice sense of sharing! I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop pressing that button. I keep trying to press A and D to move the camera. Ain't working. That's not how this works. Alright, there's some important stuffs here. Cold room. Cold room. You can't open the cold room. The puppet also explained that we can access the larder, but not the cold room. Said it would have felt afraid with fresh meat every day. I don't really understand the reasoning behind this. That's stupid. It's hard to keep me away from binge devouring everything. That's plausible. Larder. Okay, so this is the okay, larder and cold room. I'm guessing freezer and what would a larder be? Storage room, pantry. What would you call this? Who? How odd. This room doesn't have a TV or camera. I wonder why, though. That is going to be important for something. These bananas and stuff sure look realistic. This almost looks like a photo. It's kind of crazy. Is it a photo? I have no idea. Food. I can't interact with anything in here? There's a lot of stuff in here, actually. Wait, is this a photo? This looks like a photo. I like the effect. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Is there anything I can interact with in here? I just see food. I don't think this is important. Bottles of wine. Yeah, okay. I guess this is not important yet, so I'm just gonna leave. Anything cool here? In the cafeteria? Seems kind of pointless right now. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this. So here's the pool lounge. I've checked out I haven't checked the greenhouse out yet. Oh, there's so many things up here. Okay. I mean, also, I haven't seen if this guy has any more dialogue. Takatsuku has his eyes closed while humming the same song as earlier. He's very into it. Oh, he's just been sitting here singing? What a guy. Alright, let's go to the pool lounge. Oh, hey. This guy's here. Unknown Boy. My favorite character. Is there anything else here first before I talk to Unknown Boy? I gotta kind of dance my... I gotta like dance my... wait, can I move the cursor in any way using the arrow keys? I don't think so, no. Yeah, so I have to like keep moving my hands between the mouse and the keyboard constantly to control the game. It's a little bit unintuitive. Especially having to go to the arrow keys and then also... Like, there's three areas my hands need to be in, and I only have two hands. I have the mouse and the arrow keys, so I guess I could just kind of do that like this, and have my left hand always on the left side. But I don't like having to like just constantly move between the mouse and the arrow keys to like do this. I wish I could like move the mouse while moving the camera at the same time. It's like a minor problem I have, but it's definitely making it less fluid in general. I don't know if there's an option I have that I've just not been exploring, like with the mouse. If I can move the camera with the mouse, like if putting the mouse here, like move the camera to the side or something, that would be useful too. Or if I could just click drag it, but I don't think there's any option for me for that. Anyways, I want to talk to Unknown Boy here. This place looks strangely palatial, like a resort of some sort. A resort of some sort. It's true that some rooms around here seem rather suspicious. It looks nothing like some remote facility, more like the inside of a luxurious yacht. Okay. Is that a typo, or is there something called a yacht, which is separate from a yacht? Let's see, yacht. Define yacht. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a typo for yacht. which is supposed to have a C, not a G. I just have to make sure. There's a lot of words here that don't sound real, but they're actually real, and I just never knew they existed. Talking about it, this story of Tetra facility smells fishy to me. Even Antarctica and Point Nemo are located within the hack-grinding antenna's radius. Oh shit, wait one sec. Gotta put this up again so I can see my recording stuff. Okay, great. Those antennas use a type of electromagnetic shielding that is specific to amplitude modulation used for hacking prisms. So it's basically impossible. Perhaps are there other places, but it's a secret. You're very tenacious, aren't you? It's impossible, I tell you. Governments, as well as the colossal tech corporation creators of the prisms, would have never allowed the risk. And why's that? Or why that? It's for their own profits. Lots of speculations involve mind control and things as such, although they've never been proved as real and therefore remain as hypothetical. But I do believe in the theory that the colossal tech gathers information about you and your information about you upon your web history and web pages you visit. All of this would help them creating targeted advertisements. Still some sort of sub-leveled mind control if you ask me. But also, have you ever heard of the brain melt story? This sounds kind of gross. But don't tell me that it's related to the prisms. It is indeed, but don't worry, it's very unlikely to happen again. It started when... Hey, it looks like that one anime that I don't remember the name of. A story first appeared on Lucky-chan. Lucky-chan! And has been published by one of the colossal text engineers who went missing shortly after. 冗談じゃない。殺されていくのプリズムプロジェクトについてだ。物事はそううまくは運ばない。Oh. Great. The post explains that during the early years of development, prisms were incorporated into subjects on an isolated island. It was some sort of beta test, you see. Everything was going as planned, no infections on hosts, and the prisms were working perfectly, no bugs. However, it was until that an employee of Colossal Tech went onto the island and started hacking each of the hosts' prism. In records, around 6 people died, and the rest of the prism hosts were left with permanent brain damages named brain melt. Colossal Tech had to cover the events in the most plausible way possible, but it still thwarted their plans. They couldn't believe that someone had been able to hack the prisms even though the internet wasn't entirely set up on the device yet. And since the implementation of web apps, that was one of their biggest goals. They had to elaborate a method to prevent the hackings. And luckily for them, by collaborating with nearly every single government on Earth, billions of dollars were invested in the creation of antennas. Hack grinding antennas? Exactly. What a spine-chilling story. What? Some people are untrustful of the prisms, so they refuse to be implanted with one, but in the end they live in illegality. Also, it's illegal to not have a prism anymore. But luckily for us, owners of prisms, no such story has ever happened again. Surely. But I cannot complain about my prism since I've lived my entire life with it. It was created way before I was even born. It's true. Even my grandmother already had it at a young age, if I remember correctly. It may come as rather old to us, but if we go back to the initial topic... Old? Did it mean odd? If a place on this planet was out of the hack grinding antenna's reach, it would have some awful repercussions. But once again, it's nowhere near possible. I shall hope so. Well, these are mere speculations, mister. Although these are... I think he's asking if he's just speculating or if it's real. Sasahara Mokichi, that's my name. Hi, Sasahara Mokichi. Your name is easier to say than Takasugu. By his behavior, Sasahara seemed like an average boy, although a few details about him made him stand out more than expected. He was neither too tall nor too small, and his face, which had delicate features, had been marked by some mysterious events of the past. You mean the scars? A few scraps on his face. I think it's supposed to be scrapes. Bandages on his hands, and none of it was as much striking as a scar on his left eye. Also, another notable feature was his scent, which resembled the redolence of a forest or freshly mown grass. Why does he smell like that? And by the way, these were not speculations, they are facts. I'm not the kind of person to argue about things I'm not informed about. Alright, I believe you. Friend, what a brazen individual he is. We're more like adventure companions, but I agree with you. I spent a lot of time informing myself about prisms. After all, it's necessary to be fully aware about something that has been implanted into our bodies. True. I'm surprised the world even got to a point where everyone was like, okay, sure, let's just implant everything into our bodies. But everyone right now definitely would never be like there would not be a unanimous decision on that these days. It's a very interesting hypothetical situation though, where the world actually did agree to it somehow. It's like I'm sure that's not gonna go wrong. No mind control at all, no mind hacking or nothing, you know? Alright, yeah, I assume this is just gonna be the same comment. I'm just gonna not click the windows anymore. Alright, let's go over here to the greenhouse. Wow, this room is so airy and pretty. But once again, it's entirely covered with metal plates. It doesn't help healing the clingy feeling of claustrophobia. Anything? I guess this room is irrelevant right now. We're still in the prelude, I just realized. We gotta get to something bad happening already. But I want to check out everything that we haven't properly explored everything yet. Okay, there's a lab. Alright, is this lab useful for anything? Looks like I don't even have a comment about walking in here. I mean, this is pretty... Oh! Hi! Hi there! Oh, you two are there? Have you been properly introduced yet? No, but my name... I know your names very well. I've met your perky friend, Yoneno Iroha, was it? Now, I guess it'd be fair for you to know my name too. My name is Yuzuki Yumiki. Shall we make our best to get along? Do our best to get along. Yuzuki was a willowy girl with icy eyes that seemed to be burning with vehemence. Also, I just realized something. They do a lot of there's a lot of do and make swaps. Like normally where you'd see one word, you'll see the other word. And that's actually something like I don't know if it's true or not. That's like something that I mean my only other experience other than English is like the French I took in high school. And I remember the same verb, like faire, is used for do and make. So maybe the original language of the person who's translating all this is French, and they're just making that mistake because of that. I don't know. It's just something I thought of because, you know, it's one of the few things I could think of when I see these. Like, I know there's like a lot of like awkward English and stuff going on, but I'm doing my best to like understand what's going on, which is, for the most part, I understand what's going on. It's just a little awkward. Yuzuki was a willowy girl with icy eyes that seemed to be burning with vehemence. I always felt a bit uneasy around her as she seemed to be constantly analyzing everything and everyone. This room is puzzling, isn't it? Why are there laboratories in this place? It's a facility. Dokuroku hasn't fully explained its purpose indeed. I do know that. But why would a facility that's used to confine a bunch of people even have a laboratory in the first place? That's pretty confusing, right? But haven't you found anything then? Not really. This place is clean and tidy. But I noticed multiple unwanted chemical products lying here and there. There's sodium cyanide, an inorganic toxic compound, as well as a flask of sodium azide. It's reputable for its infamous use among lab men as a suicide method. Wow. I don't like their presence. Admirable. Where did you get such knowledge from? I'm an astrochemist. This is a bit of my domain. Even more admirable. Your praises are appreciated. Regardless, I would like to talk about something that seemed a bit off to me. I feel conflicted about the idea of us being nefarious felons who went against an organization that longs for the improvement of our society. Why are you considering Dokuroku as an organization? It's evident. There are probably several other people who are maneuvering this far from the shadow. My first idea was the government. They're good at deceiving people and turning things to their advantage. But it would be a very vacuous and poor-tasted idea to have some sort of grotesque toy as the representative of their plan. Another issue is that their motive is still very equivocal. It's hard to dissociate the bad one from the good one in this situation. How is that? I cannot really assert anything else, but I won't lose this confrontation. I'll do my best to figure it out. Therefore, if you may excuse me, I gotta leave. See you around. Damn, she just fucking stomped out. She seemed a bit upset. I'd rather say forcefully determined and a bit evasive. But oh my, I like her style. A delicate rose, icy and fiery at the same time. She even has knowledge. Could you possibly be falling for her? That's a bit early. Who knows? She's got nice hips too. Again with that. She's pointing out interesting things and all you think about are her hips. Can't take a joke, can you? But it's true, she made some points. But if it was genuinely a greater organization, what would be their true motives? We're gonna have to find out fast, or else everyone will be mind-hacked before uncovering the truth. Exactly. I like her a lot too. Her design is really cool as well. Can I go in the medical room? So how come sometimes this button actually shows stuff? Like places to go, and sometimes it doesn't show anything. It's very interesting.
それが
Is that an Atto med bed? Really? Like, this device is worth more than all the livers gathered in the facility. Livers? And you might just explain to me what this Atto med bed is, right? Well, it's a very recent technology. I don't really fully understand it myself. I simply saw it in one of my college book. The Atomed bed is some type of touchless scanner that can help healing the tissues at a faster rate and neutralizing some early cancer cells. One of my friends who was a med student explained me that it helps manipulating things inside of you on a micro scale. Also, the QDI LED, I'm guessing that's LEDs, used inside boost cell division and which can facilitate the healing process. In the end, it's a myriad of different types of advanced technologies. Wow, that is very clear now. Oh, wait, not at all. I'm not an expert in this domain, you know? Briefly said, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, goes in machine, then cut, wait, what? Bip, boop, boop, goes in the machine, then cuts and scraps, and a bunch of other stuff are almost healed up. Well, that's genuinely clear now. But does it heal like stabbing wounds? Gunshots? Something mind hack? I accidentally skipped that. Wait, maybe not the latest. It's very unlikely. Yes, it's unlikely. It doesn't revive the deceased either. Besides, I wonder how has Dokoroko been able to afford such a machine? I also saw her here. Here you are. Why are you hiding here? Hat girl? Hello, dear. Wee! Huh? Don't cry, don't cry. Calm down, alright? I'm so sorry. I can't control it.
曲して笑
Inhale,
って
exhale, then smile, okay? It's gonna be fine.
ほらほら
Look, my name is Fujita Anju and this is Hanbi Ubuki. Hopefully, we will become friends and get through all of this safe and sound. Really? I don't know if I deserve your friendship. Of course you do, my dear. Now tell us, what is your name?
はじめまして
My name is
クロ
Chloe.
イとアンネ
Chloe,
ルと
that's
申
an
しま
English
す
name. Chloe Toynell? It's a pleasure to meet
どう
you.
したの
I just realized she has like this really long braid in the back. I thought she just had short hair. I didn't notice that until just now. Bashful and critically emotional, Chloe was the embodiment of the word timorous. The fuck does that mean? Does that mean timid? Is that like a synonym for timid? Okay, whatever. It was impossible not to notice her anxious temper, which was discernible through her nervous habits to tip the top of her lip. What? To tip the top of her lip? And have a hiccup whenever she would get uncomfortable? Tip the top? You mean bite her lip? Did she bite it? What surprised me was the most was her voice. It was very whispery, soft, hesitant. It seemed to be as fragile as her body. Okay, I guess I'll try to talk like that then. I used to feel a bit of empathy for her, and I had an urge to protect her. Hey, that's odd. Your name sounds pretty unusual. How do you write it? Yes, I am French. Ah, a French person. I see. It's true that you have a discernible
ねえ
accent.
ね
That's great. I love France. It's such a beautiful country. I guess,
えでも
but I'm not from the capital. Me and my parents were born in Dijon in the northeast. Wee! Mama's gonna be so upset that I've been a member of an evil group. But nothing's been proved yet. It's probably all just a lie. Really? Otherwise, I won't be able to live with it.
だから
Don't do anything stupid, understood? After all, such a lovely lady as yourself, such a lovely lady as you, could never be responsible for such felonies. I am not lovely. I don't deserve such a compliment. Of course you do. Now. I have some tea bags in my pocket. Why don't we all just take a little sip together later this
よ
day?
し
You, why do you just have tea bags in your pocket, dude? Tea is good for relaxation. You have tea bags in your pockets? Yeah, seriously. Well, I have the ill tendency to stuff everything into my pockets. And a dear friend of mine took the habit of giving me some herbal tea bags whenever I could give her a visit. She was really concerned about my well-being and wanted me to relax. You? To relax? How are you stressed out? You've proved yourself to be a very cool-headed person so far.
So
Life's strange, right? I guess. Anyway, Hanby's right, Chloe. We could have ourselves a little drink together. Really? But I doubt that I'll be of a good company. What's with this awfully low confidence? Thank you for taking the time to introduce yourselves to me. It's fine, thank you too. You are both so kind. It's only normal. She seems very fragile. Ah, I pressed the button again. I kept assuming A and D would let me go left and right again. God damn it. Hey, okay. Did I have to go back in there? I might have to go back in there. Hold on, give me a sec. Just in case I missed anything in here. Should I look at medicines? Antiseptics, antibiotics, intravenous lines. What the hell are those? And many other medical stuff. Luckily for us, we have sufficient tools to treat wounds and all. But would it help in the case of a mind hack? Probably not. There are medical screens on the wall, but it seems like they glitched and froze. Seem to be depicting a former patient's diagnosis. I feel like that's probably relevant to something. This is the dashboard that controls the Atomed bed. I do believe it would require knowledge of it in order to use it. Yeah, that's usually how things work. Okay, great. I'm going to leave. I don't think there's anything else here. Who have we not met yet? I want to try to properly meet everybody before I end this episode. I feel like there's probably some... Oh yeah, there's that swearing guy. Where's that guy? Where's Foul-Mouthed Boy? Where he at? Alright, so we checked everything up over there. We met her already. So we haven't gone to the restrooms. I don't think I would find him in here, because that would be kind of weird. Because I'm pretty sure these are separated by gender. Or are they? Is this just one restroom? Do I have anything to look at in here? You know what? I don't think so. Let's go to... let's go down? D. Now where am I? Oh, there he is. What the hell is this? Guess we can't look at that yet, so we'll just talk to this unknown man. The last guy we're gonna meet today. Let's go. Who are you? That's the guy who kept shouting earlier. I feel a bit overawed. I don't know what that means.
Oi.
Is that scared? Hey. Gallant. Dude?
私は
My name is Fujita Anjo, and this is Hanbi Ibuki. Nice to meet you. Ibuki's a sick name for a boy. I love that one.
名前はうららかゆうてだ。よろしく。
Well, the name's Uraraka Yuto. It's good to have a friendly chat at long last.
仲間を信じ続ける。
At first, Uraraka seemed rather intimidating with his punkish style and self-assured attitude. He was easily the tallest one among us, and which could also justify the difficulty I had to look at him straight in the eyes. But inexplicably, I think this is inexplicably, he also had an undefinable aura that made him look like a pretty friendly person.
ともかく。
By the way, folks, look there. That's an elevator. Oh, great. Then useless. There's that gate and it requires a pass card to be opened. That's something. Codes for this, pass cards for that. They surely don't want us to escape. Yeah, because Pupfuck is toying with us like damn marionettes. Whoop. Sorry if I startled you. My emotions tend to burst out in intense situations. Kind of like the resulting artwork of a frantic painter. But I hope you don't see me as some loudmouth punk. I don't. It's just I'm easily startled whenever someone starts shouting. Okay, then I'll try to contain my fire. But anyway, what are your thoughts about all this? About what?
そんなこと。
You know, the mind hack, this weird facility thingy, and on all that far-fetched story about the batshit crazy world final order. It's complicated to put an opinion on it for now, but I'd like to believe that it is all just an ill-tasted joke. I wouldn't be able to tell unless we gather more information. So it might be a wise idea to listen carefully to Dokuroku's instructions. You call that shit by its name?
Oi.
We don't even know what this thing is exactly. It's true that we don't know what sort of being it is. On top of that, things in the physical world shouldn't act this way. Pupfuck is a demon. We don't really need to know its nature.
Oi.
Of course we will, if we want to wreck it. We'll wreck it! It's not very wise, but such a steadfast will. I can only back
じゃあ
up.
それでは。
Now then, if you excuse us, we shall retire. Fujita and I still have other places to visit. Okay, we're just gonna leave, I guess.
あ
Right, dude and gal. See you later in the octagon. See you later, Uraraka. He seemed a lot friendlier than I expected. In fact, I don't even feel intimidated by him anymore. I guess we've talked to everybody and seen everything we can for now.
じゃあそれでは。
I think likewise. I think there's probably nothing left for us to investigate at the moment. Plus, it's probably about time to head back to the octagon and meet with our friends.
よし
Yes, let's go. Hopefully, some of them will have some positive discoveries to share. Can I... Yes, thank you. Thank you. I actually really want to save it because this is where I'm going to end the episode. So we're going to go meet up with everybody at the Octagon next episode, and we'll see some plot progression, I assume. Now we've properly met everybody and know their names, we'll now be able to see something happen, which will probably... I feel like it's going to happen soon. There's definitely going to be something happening soon. This prelude has been lasting a while, so... Let's do this. In the next episode, that is. Hope you guys all are having a great day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay? Okay. See ya!